Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Christianer. I'm an IFBB Pro, fitness model, online health and fitness coach, and in-person personal trainer. I just wanted to share with you my experiences with this miraculous plant we love to call cannabis. So, my experience with cannabis started, kind of in my early 20s. I was actually involved in a near fatal car accident when I was 17. I was nearly killed. We were doing 85 miles an hour in a truck, rolled it a bunch of times. Hell, I couldn't even get out of the car. They had to peel me out of the car. I had a zipper basically straight across the top of my head, so with all the blood in my eyes, I couldn't see very well either. But they cut all my clothes off and dragged me off the side of the mountain naked, basically, with like 8 people. They shut down the highway, life flighted me to Scottsdale Osborne, where they saved my life, and they saved my hip as well. I think they only had 4 hours to get it done, and it was cutting it pretty close before you start to lose blood to the joint. So, after that, I had another hip surgery to remove all the hardware. And just about 2 years ago, I had a SuperPath hip replacement. And after that hip replacement, they put me on, a lot of hardcore opiates. And the opiates are toxic, and they basically were shutting my body down. I would stop breathing in my sleep. I would get hiccups so bad that I would stop breathing, and vomiting as well, lots of vomiting. And I was just thinking, man, this is not helping my recovery for my hip, this is making me sicker. So I called a buddy, I think before it was maybe called medicinal marijuana, and I ended up smoking a big cone joint in the morning, big joint in the afternoon, and a big joint at night. And that's how I got through my recovery, my rehab. I mean, it just eliminated, I would say 90% of the pain that I had in my hip was gone within 30 seconds after smoking a joint or vaping. So it's been a crucial thing to me, not only for my hip, but it's also been a crucial thing for me. I was diagnosed as bipolar when I was much younger too. I was put in a mental hospital. They pumped me full of antidepressants, antipsychotics, mood stabilizers. They threw me in Desert Vista, which is a mental hospital, and pumped me so full of drugs that I actually spent a full year in bed, basically like a zombie. It wasn't until I started to do my own research, kind of research what's in the opiates, how they affect me, and then I just naturally, instinctively started using marijuana to help with depression and kind of lift me up at times. I would kind of use it as a tool where I needed it, an indica for this, a sativa for that. But the main thing now that my hip is much better, it definitely helps with the inflammation and the pain, but I now use it as like a performance enhancement, the THC part of it. So for those of you in the fitness community or that are familiar with the term mind to muscle connection, this will take your mind to muscle connection to a whole new level. Like I said, not only as soon as I vape is the pain in my hip gone, but I just become so focused and tuned into my body during my workout that I really believe that it just helped me make really great gains in the gym, as well as a form of almost like a therapy, like a spiritual thing while I'm training, because I'm so sensitive to my environment. I also, use it at night for rest and recovery along with CBD as well. But one of the products from vaping that I have utilized here the most, that I find the most convenient, is actually the Vaping Clear Inhaler. So, when you're in the gym, I don't necessarily, we do live in 2019, but I don't necessarily want to pull out my pen piece, if you know what I mean. So, in the gym, man, it is perfect. I can pull up the inhaler, done. And it's also a very clear high. So again, I'm very focused. I can bring my intensity to a whole new level. And I'm just here, to really break the stigma and show that you can use marijuana as a medicine, but you can also use it as a tool to enhance your performance if done properly, if respected as a medicine, as well as an enhancement. You have to respect it, not abuse it, but it has taken me to a whole new level in the gym. And it's also, like I said, at night, a nice indica to relax, to rest, to fall asleep, to let my body recover. Because for those of you who are in the fitness industry, you know that recovery, the rest is just as important as your diet, and your diet's just as important as your workout. So you need to have those three things together. And with using medicinal marijuana, I get all three things. It's a very amazing, miraculous plant that I will take the rest of my life. I will use the rest of my life, and it is my battle, it is my war that I'm taking on to spread this to everybody that I know, because in my opinion, every human being should be utilizing this plant in some way, some shape, or some form. So, just a little bit about me and my story. So obviously Vapin makes amazing products, and they make many amazing products. So the one that I specifically use, that I like the most, is the Vapin Clear Inhaler. And for me in the fitness industry, man, it's perfect. I can pull this out of my gym bag anywhere, anytime, take my medicine, nobody knows a thing. Nobody knows what's going on, nobody knows what I'm doing. Not only that, the high that it provides is very clear. So again, I'm able to train very focused with an extreme intensity, while using. So I highly suggest for those of you out there, or the fitness enthusiasts that like to use marijuana as medicine, as a performance enhancer, check out the Vapin Clear Inhaler, man. You guys are gonna love it.